I was reading a story about a woman who was fat, ugly, and she had a lot of trouble in her life because of seeing all the shortcomings she had. She wouldn't be able to wear the kind of clothes she wanted. She wasn't confident. She would always fake happiness, fake being bubbly, fake being excited about life, always trying to fit in, and her marriage suffered because of that. Her social circle suffered because of that. All this only because she was trying to fit in. Trying to fit in is one of the greatest sins we can all do. If you truly want to be yourself, if you truly want to be happy, you need to learn to love yourself, to be the way you have always been. But this doesn't mean that you become a very unskilled person. This means you stay who you are, but you become the master of every area of your life. That means you talk the way you always have talked, and then you improve your communication skills. You accept your body the way it is, but take the right nutrition and do the exercise. There is a sweet spot between accepting yourself the way you are and trying to become someone else. We always admire qualities that other people have that we do not. This was the case with this lady as well. She thought other people had more confidence because she was always viewing herself as a very low person, a person who isn't beautiful, a person who isn't smart enough. Automatically, the other people in her social circle became way smarter than they actually were. So it is like when she only saw the shortcomings in herself, she put a halo on people who were around them. So if you are always stunned by how impressive other people are, maybe that you are simply not looking at yourself realistically, or you are looking at yourself very pessimistically, and that is why the other people are appearing impeccable, the other people are appearing very impressive. And when that happened, she tried to imitate other people, the way they acted, the way they talked, the way they dress, and it made her even more miserable. Why would it happen that by imitating other people, you become miserable? Because it doesn't resonate with you. It is not who you are. So instead of trying to imitate other person, you need to refine who you already are. Therefore, you should not waste even a second worrying about why you are not like other people, why you are not so smart, why you are not so good at talking, why you are not so successful in your business. There is no comparison, because whenever you compare, whenever you try to imitate others, you are disrespecting God, because God created you as one of a kind. And if you are not doing what you are supposed to be doing, then who would do it what you were supposed to do? You will also become very meaningless, because really think about it. If you are not contributing anything authentic to the world, then what is your use? For example, I make these YouTube videos, online courses, and books, and if I am only repeating what I learn, if I am only copying from other people and sharing it, then it is simply useless. What is my work, right? I'm not doing anything extraordinary. But if I am producing my own wisdom, if I am producing my own authentic thoughts, and I'm having the courage to embrace my uniqueness and share it with the world, that is something of value. So it is not about trying to fit in your social circle. It is not about trying to accept and change ourselves according to the beliefs of society and our social circle, but it is more about just getting in touch with who we actually are, taking out the time to study ourselves, what kind of things we like, what kind of values are resonating with us, what kind of life we want to live, how we want to talk, how we want to dress, what kind of way in which we want to carry ourselves. All these questions are very important. And if you are dodging these questions, running away mindlessly, and just trying to copy what everyone else is doing, then why are you even alive? You are just wasting the gift that you have gotten. You need to explore, you need to have curiosity for your own self. And this requires effort. This requires a lot of introspection and self reflection. And if you are willing to do that kind of inner work, that kind of shadow work, you will become irresistible. You will become the kind of person who is very impressive to be around. So if you want to be truly satisfied in life, if you want to have this comfort in your own skin, stop trying to fit in with other people. Stop trying to imitate other people. Find your authenticness. Be who you are, but don't be the shabby version of yourself. Be the work in progress. Always trying to improve yourself. Always trying to become the better version of yourself. Talk the way you are talking, but read 100 books on communication and then improve the way you are talking. That would be your unique style. Dress the way you are. Maybe you would like to dress simple. Watch a few videos, do some training about how to improve your clothing and style, and embrace that wisdom in your authenticity. So it is not about changing yourself, it is only about you becoming the best version of yourself. And finally, the quote at the beginning, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that it is better to die than to do someone else's work. This can be twisted a little bit in the context of this video. It is better to die than to be someone else, because in that you will never be happy. So be imperfectly yourself, but be happy. Be imperfectly perfect by embracing yourself, but at the same time taking a strong resolve to always be improving yourself.